Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Mob Psycho. I have no idea what it is.
Every
And
time. It's because of the M.
and
And when we
we're
started watching Vinland Saga, I was like, we're watching Full Metal.
and we're watching Mr. Robot.
Yes, this is episode 5.
Yeah.
5, right? Last episode, I feel like my brain still hurts from that last episode. Although I do think that we, or at least me, have made it more complicated than it needed to be. Like, I don't know why I was questioning so many things. Whereas the show, I think, is just telling you that mental. Elliot has mental issues, clearly, and that Mr. Robot is not real, and that, like, he needs to somehow, at some point, face that, which I'm going to assume is at the end of the season. And, like, we're talking about our demons and everything else, and so, like, I think that's it. I don't know what the fuck we were complicating so much around.
Don't call it us. Don't
I don't
say
know what
we.
I
It
was
like
complicating so
I
much
had a
around.
feeling like I was the insane one after the last episode. I was like, but look, it was so obvious because we had the thing is it would be complicated if we didn't have that theory from the first episode, you know. So like if we didn't have that theory, I'd be like, what the fuck has happened? What does this mean?
That part
and I would
wasn't
really
complicated. Like I always thought, and I'm still thinking, like that they're the same person. Like nothing has changed there. I was overcomplicated in my mind, like reading some scenes, thinking, because I'm like, at this point, it's kind of too obvious that they're the same person. And so, like, I'm reading some scenes. They're just like the show wants to, I guess, show you Elliot's mental state and that. I'm reading as in, like, maybe there is more to it than what we think. But
that's what I wanted to tell you know? Right now.
And so I'm like, what is more?
No, that's what I wanted to tell you. After the last episode, I was like, everything that has happened in the episode worked perfectly, at least from when I was watching it. Worked perfectly with the theory that we had, and with the thoughts that we had prior to that episode.
Yeah,
and you were questioning it like it was more than that and something else, like we missed something else because of the theory that we had, you know.
I didn't think because of the theory, like, because like that still stands, but I was like at addition to that, like, let me now figure out everything else, you know. It was too complicated in my mind for that second, but it's fine now. It's fine. I'm just like, it's that. I still need them to tell me that though, because I cannot rest until we know for certain, even though we know for certain technically, because like what else could it possibly be? But
no, honestly, after the last episode, I am like 100% sure.
I googled. I was editing episode 4, and I googled because we were talking about it, like what we call the split personality disorder. I mean, I first googled split personality disorder, and then it like came up. Dissociative identity disorder, I guess that's the correct term, and it literally said, you know, because of trauma, can experience memory loss and everything. It tracks, fucking tracks. And so now we're here. It said about the dissociative identity disorder, mental health condition. Someone with DID has multiple distinct personalities. The various identities control a person's behavior at different times. The condition can cause memory loss, delusion, or depression. The DID is usually caused by past trauma. Check, and check, you know? So, like, that's covered. That's that.
Yeah.
Distinctive personalities that control them at different times, and then also memory loss.
Honestly, I just wanna find out, like, at this point, it's not like I'm not 100% sure that that's happening. I just want to find out exactly like what is happening in his brain and how this whole thing started.
Yeah, how
exactly.
What I want to know is like when at what point did he start having these, let's say, multiple personalities? Like, that was this a new thing? Was this like since he was a kid? Like when?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. And like, I want to know more about his traumas. What exactly it triggered?
Because there's so many weird things with his mother. Remember, like what we saw in the previous episode, he was at a restaurant, and then we saw him as a kid, and his mother was like force feeding him something. Mm-hmm. Like, is there more to it? Like, of course, I mean, it seems like his mother was pretty abusive to him, but like, is there something more to that? Because like she was like force feeding him something. I don't know like how how traumatic the trauma is. I mean, trauma is trauma, like regardless of what exactly happens. But I kind of
I also want to
know.
find out about his father.
Yeah.
Because I want to know how what kind of a father he was to him. Was he very abusive as well? I mean, he got very mad when the child hid that from the mother.
Well, when he didn't hide it from the mother.
He didn't hide that from the mother. He told that to the mother.
Yeah.
So I want to know. I want to know more about their family, and I want to know more about the whole app society thing, how that all came to be.
Yeah.
Because like it's not a new thing, and definitely he was there before. Like Darlene knows him.
Yeah, Darlene clearly knows him.
Darlene clearly knows him. So about the rest of the people, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
I mean,
how
I don't
close.
know.
Maybe they were just weren't that close to him.
Those are details that like are gonna come at some point.
Well, those are details I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Like I really want to know. Like that's what's wrecking my brain.
I mean, again, I hope at the end of the season there's gonna be that revelation of what we think
Definitely,
is happening, that it is happening, and then like maybe season 2 we find out how it actually all came to be or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm very excited about that.
Me too,
I do
me too.
still think that he is that Mr. Robot is his father, like the personification of his father. I mean
But that's why I'm the most interested to find out about now when that's a new theory we had. That's why I'm the most interested to find out about his relationship with his father. Honestly,
yeah.
Because if he's imagining him, what does that make him?
Yeah, I would assume that he was abusive.
That's what I want to find out.
Just the fact that like he made his son not say what he knows about his father's leukemia, which like you should never do that to a child. But then getting mad when the child, a fucking child, tells to someone else, because how can he keep that information to himself? Then you like start pushing him to the point where he falls out of a window. Excuse me.
Exactly. I want to find out
who does that. That just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Like that it doesn't happen unless it's an abusive parent. That does not happen.
Yeah, I was even thinking maybe like maybe the mother was very abusive as well, but like maybe they represented it in that way that we are much more focused on like how was mother treating him, because they showed few scenes, you know, that we. So that we would forget and not think more about the father and the relationship that he had with him. Like maybe that was the worst one. I remember the scene with his mom when they were sitting and when he died, and yes, she was crying, but like she was very calm. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm making all this up.
I mean,
maybe it's.
No, he definitely had an abusive household. Again, like. What happened exactly we don't know. I think that's the thing we're gonna have to find out, because like he's battling a lot of things in his adult life. He has social anxiety and depression, and like I think the ID and like all of that, I mean that has to be connected to something. Yeah, I mean I think again that all that still tracks for me. I'm just very excited for the reveal of it. I still feel like the reveal is gonna be like maybe him seeing the picture of his family or whatever, and then we see the dad is actually Mr. Robot or something. I feel like that would work, you know,
that would be
for like a shocking moment.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We also had at the end, I mean, first with Elliot, you know, they were going to that place. They have to plan something there, whatever. They're gonna destroy the backups in that place, and they also need Darlene, who is talking to her, I guess, ex-boyfriend or ex something, and she needs his help because I forgot it, but like she needs his help because they need to also bring down something from the Chinese, because otherwise, like there was this whole thing, but I forgot honestly what it was, but they need, like there's multiple moving parts they need to handle. Yeah, so that is happening. We're gonna continue that storyline in this episode. I mean, there was a brief pause because Elliot was going through a withdrawal, and we had that, and parallel to all that, Angela at the end also put in the CD. So
very excited to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
with that as well.
so there is a lot of things that are happening simultaneously. Like, I don't understand how we have only watched 4 episodes. I mean, like, I just feel like we have watched a season already, and we're like on season 2. You know what I mean? There's like so many things happening that I don't know at this point.
We're not even halfway through season.
Yeah, fun. Let's watch this episode.
Yes.
And let's be more confused.
Cannot just infect all Safe's network.
Sure we can, Ollie. Look at us do it. See? Fucking see. He's gonna fucking get out of jail and kill her.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did you talk about him?
That is what I was afraid of all this time.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere, kiddo.
Kiddo! Maybe I'm just like, maybe
Can't she
people
just
say
run
the word.
away?
Well, she has to run away, I think, at this point. Maybe kiddo is like a common term and I'm just like not American, so I don't know, but like that doesn't sound normal to me.
This is only as much as I could carry. DA has more.
Fernando? What the fuck is he?
How long is it gonna be?
That's not the guy. That is the guy?
For every charge they're gonna get on you, they have these binders. Your Twitter.
I love how 100% sure you are. That's not
But
Goliath.
his name is not Fernando.
Figure this shit out.
That's him. That's his real name, I guess. He didn't just use his real name.
No wonder an anonymous tip turned you in.
Who called in the tip?
This is what is meant by anonymous.
Is he gonna realize?
They murder one on you.
I ain't pleading anyway. Someone's gonna get hurt for this.
Hopefully that's Sheila.
Elliot,
Like,
I'm sorry. If you're gonna have to get a few punches in, oh well. Let's not do anything to Sheila.
Oh, he realized right now.
Did he have a beard before? Oh.
So that's you. That's who you are.
Oh my god. This is terrifying.
Oh, did he ask? So that's who you are. Did he ask him, who are you? Oh my god. Sheila, rest in peace, girl. I
Honestly.
can't believe we're doing this.
Why? What is the need of this show to kill Sheila without a reason?
That's Elliot. See, he just has taken over.
It's pissing me off. So
I know!
I can't judge anything I think because so he can switch personalities in 3 seconds and go back to each one and then
imagine if they're not the same person and people are looking at us for 10 fucking episodes.
Yeah, imagine that would be so
It
annoying.
is, and it's close, but people still built this place. I've never found it hard to hack most people. If you listen to them, watch them, their vulnerabilities are like a neon sign screwed into their heads.
Bill Harper is our first exploit. He isn't going to get us search much scrutiny, but get us level 1. We need to get to level 2. You're going to ask to speak to his supervisor, Wendy. She'll get us to exactly where we need to be, then we'll be able to get rid of her from the van.
Now we can hear you, you can hear us.
Mr. Robot, his flaw is he's absolutely insane. We're talking clinical. When they say if your friends jump off a bridge, would you? He would, without hesitation.
Okay,
Yes, I also have security flaws.
you know it's gonna be
I like
absolutely
being
weird.
outside. I like morphine.
Like, he's
too
alone
much.
here.
Yeah.
And if we go back to those 2 guys
Then
and
they're not
Mr.
the
Robot
same
is
person.
with them, then I'm
No,
like
then,
that's it.
Then they're
Then
not the
like
same
that's
person.
it.
Yeah, because if they are the same,
You, Elliot? Okay.
did the last one react or not?
I don't know. I don't know if it's maybe his.
How can I help you today?
Sure.
We require appointments for tours,
I'm Sam Sepio. You should look me up.
and we can set something up later this week.
No one is telling him anything. Like, Elliot can just.
That's fine,
That is
as
his
long as
mind.
these ones are not reacting.
If they say something to him, like, that's it.
Yeah,
Right
then
after I walk out of here. When I walk out that door, I'm never coming back. That's your ass, Bill.
we're fine so far.
We're fine. I can work with
You
this.
should look
Yeah.
me up.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm coming out. It's not working.
It's gonna work. Hang in there.
It's no wonder Wikipedia is never accurate. Anyone can edit them.
Mr. Sepio? Mr. Sepio, I have some good news.
Stop it. Stop it. Can you stop packing for like 5 minutes? Can we just hash this out like adults? I love you.
You don't even know why you're crying.
Let's get married.
Ollie, will you please stop?
Angel, you can't just give up on us like this.
Sure, she can.
She should.
What are you gonna do? Go live with your dad in Jersey?
That's better than living you. Why that's bad?
Your life.
No.
Maybe. What else would ruin yours?
Oh.
Why do you have my work ID?
Yeah, that's what I want to tell you. She used it to enter it because you asked me, like, can they follow that?
Makes sense they can.
She used that to enter.
Do you know what's gonna happen? There will be fallout from this, and I'm gonna tell them.
I used your computer. So tell them whatever you want.
Did you even think about how this would affect me?
I did.
Oh my gosh,
Here's an idea
fucking.
of how big this place
I do
is.
not expect that.
We have our own fire department.
Elliot,
Data
how's the family
storage.
getting rid of Bill? You have to destroy Bill in order to get to a supervisor.
There's one vault in here that's 200,000 square feet.
Bill, where are those giant vaults?
Well, they're on level 2, but that's not part of the tour.
He has to go away. There's no place in this plan for Bill.
Everything okay, sir?
We need to tear Bill down.
What does that
Piece by
mean?
piece, you need to wipe that smile off of his stupid face.
Sir, are you okay?
Dig into him, Elliot.
That's fucking rude.
You, of all people, can do this, Elliot. You know how it feels when someone makes you small. You understand what happens when someone exposes the thing you fear most about yourself.
Answer me! Answer me! Get up. Just get up! You're nothing. You're worthless.
Think about it, Bill. If you died, would anyone care? Would they really care? They wouldn't. The few people that would feel obligated to go to your funeral would probably be annoyed and leave as early as possible. That's who you are. That's what you are. You're nothing to anyone. So instead of wasting any more of my time, I need you to go call someone that matters. Because Bill, you don't.
I'll call my supervisor.
And that's why Bill Harper is a perfect exploit. Desperate enough for the business to break protocol and let me in. Lonely enough to break.
I need a supervisor in L1 S3.
Don't apologize. You're almost there. You did great.
No, no words.
I know a pregnant wife is in labor.
I hate when people do
When
this.
she leaves, that should give you enough time to plant the pie, you dig?
Trudy Davis, account supervisor. Is there a problem here?
Yes, truly, there is a problem. Fucking kick him out.
Than me.
Fucking kick him out. I don't like him anymore.
Trudy? We're Wendy. We only prep for Wendy. Where the hell is Wendy?
I need Wendy, actually.
And how do you know Wendy? She didn't come in today.
I would love a tour of level 2.
I don't know what you've been told, but we don't allow that.
No Facebook, no LinkedIn. She's been married for 30 years. All we have is her husband's cell phone number. He doesn't have a picture online. No hobbies, no kids, no credit problems, no weird sex stuff.
Good for you, girl.
People are all just people, right? When it gets down to it, everyone's the same. They love something, they want something, they fear something.
Let's see, another confirmation. Mr. Robot told him you know what it feels like to feel small, or for someone to make you feel small. I need Mr. Robot dead and gone. Like, I don't like what he does to Elliot. I don't like the person that he becomes.
I have to go.
That's
Sorry.
him.
I need to go to my office.
I know, but like I'm
Only
like
therapy
saying
can
that.
help.
Yeah, of course, only therapy can help, but like that's what I mean. Like some message that someone
Yeah.
is.
Text from her husband.
Who's that? That's what we always feared. If someone gets a fucking heart attack.
Get out of there.
There's one door manually locked. There's a fire code thing, and I think I'm picking.
I saw you.
What are you doing here?
How is this even possible? How the fuck? Is that my girl? Fucking let's move, Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
found a
Okay.
different job.
So you'll shadow me for the week, but don't sweat it. It's like every other server job.
Join me for lunch? Sure. I ate lunch. I'm impressed you came all the way out here. All safe is finished, but you won't let it die. We're the same. We're perfectionists. I've seen our waiter here for the last 7 years. Must be in his 50s. Maybe has kids. Divorced, second wife, more kids. And I wonder, what must he think of himself? His life's potential reached at a 30 grand a year salary. I couldn't bear it. A life like that. His biggest value is to serve me salad.
And your biggest value is to serve corporations that ruin people's lives. Good for you. He could not look more suspicious if he tried
Barely.
to.
He's the worst person to
Literally,
do
he's like-
this job. I mean,
Like,
even in the
does he
beginning,
say hiding
like,
something?
he was-
I would think so.
even in the beginning when he was going to the hallways.
Damn, it's Charles again. Or is it Tyrell Wallach?
Both.
Is she toying with me?
Honestly, I don't think Tyrell... I mean, I don't know, actually. Because he saw him switch the documents.
He saw something out to get. Yeah.
You can't be missing for too long.
I had to wash my face. I know you framed Terry Colby.
Yeah.
I didn't. Your father worked at Evil Corp before he died. That's a matter of public record. I'm not turning you in if that's what you're thinking.
Like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. What?
Even if I did, I don't care. Just wanted to know your weakness. Now I do. Revenge. How ordinary. But even extraordinary people, and I believe you are driven by human banalities.
And you're dreaming by fucking what?
Unfortunately, we're all human.
You're an idiot.
I'm joking, Elliot. Enjoy your long drive back home. I'm having a helicopter taking me back to New York.
Aw, you made it so far in life. Thank you for leaving us.
No, bullshit. Dude, bullshit! What did they say? Oh, I don't know. Basically that they're a bunch of dickless assholes. Where are you going? To fix it. I really don't think you should keep pushing them. Put it this way. Either I'm fixing this or breaking it. Their call.
I like how Darlene deals with things. She's an act person. Think later.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Broke up with Ollie.
I know. Just got off the phone with him. He was sobbing.
Aww.
He wanted me to
poor
tell you
Wally.
something like, I'll always love you, please come back. Oh, and he can learn to forgive you.
Oh. Why wouldn't she be living with her dad
I
here?
told him I thought you should have broken up with him a long time ago and hung up on it.
Nice.
Aw, we like
What
her
do you
dad.
need anyway? As for the money,
Dad, no.
I'll float you some money for professional development.
Dad.
Call it a loan, but do not pay me back. And you'll stay here and commute until you can save for an apartment.
I can't make you do any of that.
And you didn't. It's what I want.
This is what parents should be. He's sweet. How the fuck do they, find each other?
Why are they backing out?
This is a library. If you want to discuss that, go back to the IRC island.
They banned me from the channel. We just owned Steel Mountain. We did our part and it went perfect.
Well, we both know that shit didn't go perfect.
Well, it doesn't matter. They called it off. We pulled our side together and your side called it off like it was nothing. You better tell your pal White Rose to stop being a pussy and start growing a pair because we don't have time to dilly-dally around.
And now you're gonna talk about this in the world? Do we even care who hears you? Face it, they're me. It's over. Walk away.
I can't go back to my people with that.
They were out before you ever got to Steel Mountain. I don't know why. That's all they said to me. I know you had your heart set, but for real this time, just let it go.
She does not seem like a person to let it go.
I imagine it must be exciting to work in government. It's like spying with you. Can you read my secret emails?
No. My job is mostly paperwork and bureaucracy. They always want more than the technology allows. I don't even have time to read your secret emails. But it's a stopgap. For me, I'm restless, so.
So they tapped you for CTO, yes?
4 people in the world know about my conversations. Somehow, you're number 5.
I'm exactly what you need in a right hand.
So that's what this is about. If you were me, would you trust you as your
No.
right hand?
Absolutely fucking never.
If I were you, I wouldn't have even let me in the house.
There.
Hey.
Hey, it's me.
I was scared it's gonna be Sheila, but I was scared
Yeah,
it's gonna be different
I was scared it's gonna be
conditions.
like, oh, someone's dead.
How's it going?
Seriously, it's hard as hell. But I'm getting the hang of it.
This is their last conversation before she dies.
When I have to put together to-go orders, it's like bagging olives. I'm like kind of an expert. How are you?
Oh, this is their last conversation. She's gonna die. There's sad music
I've
playing.
never heard you say sentences like that before, ever. If you're around tonight, come over and tell me about it. Okay? I gotta go.
Goodbye.
I think she's not in this episode. Is he gonna find her dad in the apartment?
So.
Oh my god, I feel like hanging out with these people would be hell for me.
I would die.
I would kill myself.
Toothpaste.
Are they gonna be swingers?
Lemon peel.
What?
Right then.
I was literally about to fall asleep.
Smell
What a
good.
dumb conversation. What? This is about to be a like an orgy.
How do you not blow your brains out being married to him?
Excuse me? I think I'll mistake what you said as a joke in poor taste. Excuse myself to the bathroom.
I'm in here. Can I help you?
I mean, I knew he was going to. I'm just still shocked that he is.
This is shocking. This is uncomfortable.
This is very fucking. I mean, he has been uncomfortable from the very start. This is new level. Please no. Please no. She just feed.
Thank you for a lovely evening.
So fucking weird.
We got problems.
Is the pie online?
Yeah, we're in the whole system. You can deliver the whole payload right now if we want it. We lost China.
Sorry?
The Dark Army is bailing. They don't answer whys, apparently.
That's no problem. We'll just call them back with 7.
Dude, did you not hear me? They've gone dark. It's not happening. I know, I get it, okay? I fucked up.
That's right. He's not
That's
gonna
right.
answer. He's
That's
not
right.
gonna answer.
Let's not wait then.
Was it?
Let's do it anyway. Just us. We execute now. We execute on our side and trust that the Dark Army gets their shit together and follows. Why do they get to dictate terms? We dictate terms. We can go now.
You move forward and they don't. China still holds all the redundant information. It will be pointless.
And if we wait, it'll also be pointless. Everything you guys did today would be for nothing. God, are you crazy?
It will have no effect.
It'll take down their network for
They'll
weeks.
recover.
It would still hurt them.
We don't want to hurt them. We want to kill them.
And neither will happen if we do nothing right now. Take another step and I'll do it.
Think about what you're doing, okay? All right? In a month, they're going to be up and running again with even better security. We are not going to get another shot at this. Do not do this. Is there anyone here who can communicate with this woman?
He switches back and forth.
How
the
does this
personality
work?
he needs.
Like, can everyone talk to this woman and then
And
he
then he
comes
turns
like,
around, me.
What? This is ridiculous.
I think they might be used to it. I think that's what they expect from him.
Tell me it's okay to execute.
I don't think we should, though.
It's not over. We'll rework it. We'll figure something out. We got this far. We'll find a way, just not tonight. Come on. You can crash at my place.
My father picked me up from school one day and we played hooky and went to the beach. When I got home, my sneakers were full of sand and I dumped it on my bedroom floor. I didn't know the difference. 06. He said that billions of years ago, the world shifting and oceans moving brought that sand to that spot on the beach, and then I took it away. Every day, he said, we changed the world, which is a nice thought until I think about how many days and lifetimes I would need to bring a shoe full of sand home until there is no beach, until it made a difference to anyone. Every day, we change the world. But to change the world in a way that means anything, that takes more time than most people have. It never happens all at once. We don't all have the stomach for it.
I'm lost as to what she found out. It's Evil Corp. Do you know what she... Because I was listening to him, so I wasn't really reading what she was...
About her?
Yeah, what she was... Is her father a part?
I was listening also as well. I'm thinking about
we don't have to go back unless she tells me right now what she saw, because I don't know. Is her father... Is father somehow a part of Evil Corp? Oh, is he receiving money from Evil Corp?
Honestly, I have no idea. I was literally listening
I felt
to
like
it
it said...
the
I
entire
think
time.
maybe it said insurance, but maybe...
Doesn't sit on her pillows.
Doesn't tell me that.
It's a plus, I guess.
I mean,
The doors are
she-
fucking
doors
open.
are open.
Did he
Yeah,
kidnap her
that's what I
just?
want to say. Maybe she's not there.
Just.
She's kidnapped.
Vera.
Sometimes the universe aligns perfectly. Here I am, locked away. Still, it brings you right to me.
Okay, 2 roads, but to what,
Let's
girl?
see.
I don't know fucking clue what I was supposed to be
Go
seeing
back.
there.
No,
Let's go
no,
back.
Where does it even start with this episode?
I mean, another
honestly?
great episode. I have
Yeah.
never felt, while watching any show, like this is the 5th episode that we watched. I feel like we have watched at least 15. Like, I have never felt that we have watched so many episodes and yet we watched so little. Maybe it's because so many things are happening and like I keep thinking about things and keep because like in 5 episodes there's like so much to like analyze and try to figure out. I feel like it has like lasted longer.
I feel like it's maybe mostly because of the theory.
Yeah.
And then like we watch this show like twice a week basically.
Yeah.
It's been longer, like 5 hours you can watch in a day, but we watch it in 3 weeks. You
Yeah.
know? And then you analyze every single episode and see if it works with the theory that you have.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it feels maybe like it's been longer, because like we've been thinking about this theory 2 weeks ago and we are nowhere close to finding out. I mean, honestly, I don't even need the confirmation that like if it's
like when they
if
confuse me for a second, like, oh, suddenly Miss Robot is getting up to steal that guy's thing or whatever. I'm like, Miss Robot is actually doing something. But like again, I think that's just Elliot, because like both of them are not ever active at the same time. Like when one of them is speaking, the other one is like in the corner like this. You know,
and
it's like basically it's showing you when one part takes over, kind of.
Yeah, that's the only part that like I can't wait to find out, just like, to see how that whole thing works. I mean, now I can see it clearly, a bit clearer.
Yeah, clearer.
How it works, but honestly, that's the only part that like makes me think.
Yeah.
Now, like it seems ridiculous at some points.
Yeah.
How he to them switches to a completely different persona in like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Because like Mr. Robot has been breaking stuff on the table and off the table and stuff like that. And second later, Elliot comes to Darlene and is being quiet. And
but like we don't know if they know.
Yeah,
like, we don't know if they are aware of this, and so like they're not gonna be weirded out. You know, they're not gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
No, it just seems weird for us.
Yeah, it seems strange that
I
he
definitely think
has distinct personality.
Yeah, the only why like they wouldn't technically know is when because like Darlene was so confused with his behavior in the beginning of the season. She's like, "Oh, what do you mean? How do I know where you live?" Or stuff like that, you know, like she would not guess that like Elliot's not here 100% of the time, you know, at least it seems like that way. But I think they have been close for so long.
Yeah,
I think
what
they
if she has also like lost a parent?
I have
like Angela.
Yeah, honestly, I think they have been close since childhood. Honestly, it could be just like Angela. I wish maybe like Angela knows her as well.
Maybe
if they have known each other since.
Yeah, because again, like it seems like Darlene has a personal story. I mean, she is very passionate about this. Like we can see by the way that she reacts to them not being able to do this, and she blames herself because like that was, let's say, her part of the mission, like securing that aspect, and she couldn't do it. I mean, it wasn't even her fault because they were out from the get-go, you know, they weren't even gonna be in, so like there wasn't really much she can do, but she was so desperate to do it. So this is very personal to her, so I wouldn't be surprised if she has also lost people because of Evil Corp.
Yeah, definitely. You know? I now think like maybe I wish we would see that Angela knows her, or something like that. That would be interesting.
Yeah, because
like,
they have never
like
met.
maybe they
like
lost
Darlene
touch.
has met Sheila, but maybe they lost
touch. Did I say touch?
Touch, yeah.
So like Angela knows her from the childhood, but like let's say they lost the touch where God, this theory does not matter at all. But like let's say what's his name? Elliot and Angela stayed very close, and after some time he reconnected to Darlene because they have, when the whole mission started, you know.
I mean, sure.
Doesn't have to be.
There is nothing for me to like, hold on to that. Nothing. I can just imagine a whole other storyline.
But they seem so close, and they seem to me
they
somehow
seem like they know each other
and cute. I don't know how to explain you. Like when he was sitting. Yeah, and when he was sitting, she put his head on his shoulder. That seems so cute and sweet. I feel like I'm gonna love their relationship, honestly, and their dynamic, honestly.
Yeah, that seems like very familiar. Yeah. But also it could just be Darlene who does not know personal space nor boundaries.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. But like you could chalk it off to that because I mean Darlene first took a shower. Like the first time we see her. Like she's taking a shower at Elliot's place, of course she doesn't know. But again, I don't think that's the case.
If you're going with the theory that like he is both people, and that he forgets,
and we are
exactly, then Darlene knows him, and she was so confused when he asked her, like, say, what are you doing here, and like how do you know where to live and stuff like that. She was so confused, and also. And also in the, I think even first episode when she called him a dickhead or something like that, you know, I don't think she knows him.
Yeah, I think she knows him, and she also said something along the lines of like, you know, I wouldn't have to be breaking in because like, she's breaking into his apartment. Because like when he doesn't know her, she needs to break in. I don't know, he changes his locks or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I know that you think you don't know me, but you actually know me, so I'm gonna keep breaking into your place. Or whatever. I think they know. I think they're definitely aware. You can be not aware if he has a split personality disorder because like it's very distinctive. Miss Robot and Elliot are two very
completely.
Oh my god! Like
I mean,
nothing.
Completely different sides of him.
And I absolutely do not like the Mr. Robot
They
side.
both suffer and are there and are the way they are because of the trauma. That has happened to Mr. Robert. We were once again shown how his mother treated him.
Yeah, How
in
she
the
made
ho-
him feel
the-
so low and like
low.
he's nothing.
She pushed him on the ground.
And like how he
yeah.
doesn't matter at all. So like we got another added like confirmation, I guess, about how abusive his household was with his mother. And that's how Mr. Robot, let's say, tapped into Elliot's first justice for fucking, is his name Bill or Sam? One or the other. Fucking Bill. How dare you? I never hated him more in my life. He said, like, Mr. Robot was telling him, like, that is that part of him. He's telling him, you need to break him down. And you know how to break him down because you know how it is to feel like so small and like that you don't matter. And so just like hurt him like you have been hurt. And so he then goes and tells him like what his mother basically also told him, how you're nothing and how he doesn't matter. And like before that, they have of course done a background check on Bill, and they see that he is lonely and he has his cats and everything, and he is like these words would affect him. And you don't understand how disgusted I am by that. Like, as always, I understand the trauma and everything that like brings you to that. And like Elliot at the end kind of wanted to apologize, and then Mr. Robert was like, don't even apologize. Again, two parts of him. He still said it out loud. Like, that's still him. And like, it never excuses, like, your mental state doesn't excuse you to hurt another person like that. You're still a fucking asshole for doing that.
Say,
like you can understand how you came to that,
yeah,
but you're still a fucking asshole for doing that.
Honestly, I was mad, but like I can't even say that emotion is what overtook me, and that moment I was just sad.
Oh my god, I fucking did.
I felt you just.
Oh my god, I was angry.
Yeah, I honestly just felt heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, just looking at Bill's face,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just felt heartbroken for him.
I just do we not think of consequences of those words? Like, do we not think...
I can't even look him, like, how can you look a person in the eye
and tell him that?
And you know that how much it's gonna affect him.
And how do you
Oh my god.
How do you not take into consideration that, like, no matter what you know about him on social media and everything and what you can deduct, you also don't know his mental state. How can you tell him something like that? You don't know if he is capable of maybe harming himself because of that. And what if you say this and now that was his final straw? Because of something you did. How do you not, how is that not your first priority? Like, how is that not the most important fucking thing?
That was honestly just
heartbreaking. I can't, that makes me, I feel angry so that I wouldn't feel sad for Bill.
And they
feel sad for Bill, but I want to feel angry. Yes.
They intentionally casted the sweetest guy that they possibly could have,
Yeah. No, I hated that whole moment. I was hoping that the plan goes down in fucking flames after that one. Oh my god! I was like, fucking screw it up.
Wendy didn't come. Thank God. So happy that Wendy didn't come, and that now you're screwed.
And then even for her, they sent her a message about he's in the hospital. That's something we always feared. How do you fucking do it? You don't know if that woman is about to have a fucking heart attack because of if she reads that. How do you not think about that first? Why do you think that the ends justify the means? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? I am not built for that. I am absolutely not built for any type of revolution. That's I'm all for the revolution, but I can never justify the loss of human life.
Honestly, even just hurting people. I don't know what to tell you. It's always interesting topic. When people think that end justifies means. Mm-hmm. But I'm not sure if I believe in that.
This is the thing I struggle with, even knowing what to, how to process it within myself. Because if the end goal, let's say it's never going to be accomplished. Because you cannot take down capitalism in America. It's not gonna it's not gonna fucking work here. But let's say that they do manage to take it down, and America starts being some type of social democracy or whatever, and so you have free healthcare, everyone's provided with everything, and we suddenly live in this fucking utopia, you know? Which is not gonna be the case. But like, if it was possible, that after all of this, all the other future generations are not gonna have to worry about paying off medical bills or education or like at least a roof over their heads, like basic human necessities, you know, that you deserve to fucking have. Then like, how can I say like that some things are not worth it if like everything at the end would be this utopia? But like, I can't do it. I cannot fucking do it. Like, like one person say mean words to him, and I'm like, I fucking quit. Yeah. I can't do that. Like, I bother with. I struggle with those things. I don't.
And it's not even gonna be.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Like, sure, you can
it's not gonna work. Again, I'm completely with them. Like their idea of taking down Evil Corp, I am 100% with them. I think it should be burned to the fucking ground. But it's not gonna be able to work. They said this in this episode when Elliot was talking about his father and how, you know, he came back from the beach and he had his shoes were filled with sand. And how, you know, millions of years ago that sand was like here, whatever, traveled, and like how many billions of years it would take him to take all the sand from that beach to this place and whatever. And it's like he is talking about metaphorically, I mean he said it then non-metaphorically, about how change takes a lot more lifespan that humans could possibly have. So like that's the thing why it's at the end it's gonna be kind of, I don't think that the show is gonna end with them creating anything better, because I do think that capitalism will prevail.
Honestly, I just think the show is gonna go a bit realistic route. You're gonna take a bit realistic route with that. Even if they do something,
I think they're gonna be able to help some individuals. I think individually they can help something and maybe make some small changes, which again, that's not meaningless. Like, I think do the best you can with things that you're given.
But I expect them to also to bring down a lot of bad stuff to some other people, you know,
on their road.
Exactly. So down. Like, was it worth it at the end? I'm not 100% sure that they're gonna go down the route. It's gonna be worth it at the end. Honestly, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
We'll
I mean, it's too
Sheila
early.
can possibly die at this point.
Yeah, Sheila could die, and like it's ridiculous. He wanted to do the right thing by putting him into fucking jail as he should, and now someone might die because of that. But like, what does that mean? Should he not have taken him to jail? Of course, it doesn't mean. But now Sheila might die for that, and so like what? What the fuck do we do? What is the right answer? And
she begged him not to do anything.
Yeah.
Because
so, like, legitimately, what is the right answer here?
That's what I think the end of the show is gonna be as well. You know, exactly like that.
It seems like the show is gonna be realistic in these aspects.
Yeah. Because like even in some of the first episodes, Mr. Rob outside of Elliot was ready to let some people die for their goal. I can't say that some people won't die for their goal in the meantime. Yeah. So that's gonna be, in my opinion, a very interesting topic to see.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we are furthering the kind of that storyline with Angela seeing her father's, I guess, bills and like it said past due when it was like insurance, so I'm sure medical bills or something because his wife had passed away and like she had leukemia, I guess, also like Elliot's dad before that, and so like that's a lot of hospital bills, and I cannot even like I'm gonna start fucking raging. Like I can't think about it on day to day that like people just to fucking live, they need to pay a ridiculous like it like the fucking like the amount of evil that is running this world is too big for me to even comprehend. Like the pharmaceutical company, everything, like it's too fucking Like, I can't think about it because there's nothing I can do physically. There's nothing we can do, and I can only get mad. So ignorance is fucking bliss. Like, I fucking wish I didn't need nor want to think about these things, but yet they're here and I can't really ignore them. But like, it's so fucking cruel. And so like, of course you want to bring it all down. And now Angela saw this, and her father, you know, who wants to help her, and like, you are gonna stay with me, I'm gonna, you know, borrow you some money and you don't pay me back. And he is in debt for fucking medical bills, possibly, or like school debt. That is all so fucking ridiculous. For education, and for just like, you did not ask to have leukemia, it fucking happened, and you'll be in debt forever because of it. Like, I can't even process that. Like, that seems so ridiculous. I don't know how we don't burn the whole place to the fucking ground, you know? Anyways, we are, again, I love the subjects that this show is covering, but also I am going to be raging because of the injustice that is just shown on screen. Like, it's completely here in real life as well, but like, you have to also now see it, and now I have to talk about it. And if I start talking about it, this is gonna be so fucking long. If I start talking about the political issues and everything about it, this is gonna be so fucking long, and I'm gonna be so fucking mad. So I'm gonna have to tone things down. Yeah, again, love the subjects that we are talking about, and it makes me just like really excited to see what we continue to be talking about, because it's only been 5 episodes, and I think these 5 episodes have been like stellar in how they have presented the storyline and what the purpose of it is. It is one of the actually rare shows for me that, right, I mean, it's plot, but it's a plot that is about social issues that like outweighs, let's say, characters.
No.
So far.
No, when you think about it, Angela would be even more.
That's the thing. I was thinking if Elliot told Angela like, what it's about, Angela like fucking down.
She was in the depth for, if I remember correctly, 200,000 of
for
something
college.
Like that.
I don't know how much it was. Yeah,
something like that. It was a lot. But now when she also knows about that, her father is also in this big of a debt, she would definitely be all for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
I would love that storyline for Angela, actually.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Like, is she gonna get involved in this? I could definitely see that potentially. Yeah. I just don't know if they would ever involve somebody they don't have use from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like technically, I don't know where she would be.
They have to have
where she would be important. Like much, like she is not. I don't know in what department she is, but she is like, I would say, not HR, but maybe HR, But like, I don't know what her, like, let's say, use to the team would be.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But like, I feel like she would want to contribute, maybe, and I would really kind of like that storyline.
Yeah, definitely, I think she would. She also screwed Ollie.
Oh my god, girl! I mean, of course she did. Of course she said like, yes, let's get back together, so she could just steal the CD and his like work ID, work pass, and you know, she opened the door with that, and so when they find out, I guess he is gonna be the one that takes the fall. I don't know, would he face legal repercussions for that?
Say,
because
honestly,
like, girl,
I can't say I'm
like
girl.
Like, look, no, I'm like totally just like leave him and everything. I'm all for it. But if we frame a person,
because like, I know
for him to like go to jail, lose his job, and everything.
We know that he would lose his job. He said that. We know, and that's even to me crossing the line.
Yeah, that's a bit.
That's even to me crossing the line. But like, I was just thinking, would she face some? Because technically, he should. Do
they not have cameras? That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, do they not have cameras?
Exactly.
Because like, so far he has nothing to like. If they don't have cameras, he has nothing to stand on. Like, he can say it was her, but like, how can he prove that she took it? You know?
Yeah. But if they do, she could go to Elliot to somehow managed that.
Elliot could delete the footage.
I don't think
absolutely.
anybody would find out that it was her.
Yeah.
So like he would be blamed for
that's
maybe
a bit far, girl. Because like he is a douchebag, okay? Like he cheated on you and he is a fucking douchebag, you know? But he is not like, he has not done anything for me to be like, let's just like ruin his fucking life, you know?
No.
Like cheating is such an asshole move, and leave him and like spit in his fucking face if you want to spit in his face. But are we gonna send him to jail because of that? Like, let's maybe not.
Yeah.
That seems a bit far.
Yeah. Honestly, when she did that, I was fucking shocked.
Yeah. I was like, that's dark,
what
Angela.
The fuck
That's dark.
has just happened?
That's a bit dark, because he said like, did you think what that was gonna do to me?
And she was like, yes.
Yeah.
What?
I was like, wow, Angela's a bit, you know, interesting. So
definitely would go and ruin the would go to a revolution.
Yeah. So that was
I don't know what to tell you about that.
An interesting look into Angela's character, like maybe a bit more complex.
I mean, definitely would not expect something like that.
Yeah, see, I thought she was, you know, goody two shoes. You know, that she was just, you know, doing the right thing, kind of maybe naive of her surroundings. And so, interesting. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how her storyline develops, especially now when she has like seen this death from his father and everything. Like, I think this could be very, very interesting. I still don't know what's gonna happen to All Safe. Now that we have done this, I don't know what's gonna be happening.
I think I don't know. It just depends of if the main guy in All Safe, actually can somehow figure Elliot's out, because he's still being suspicious.
I mean, he will. He was checking the server, and he's gonna figure it out. I just don't know, like, at what point we're gonna know that because we haven't seen him now for, I guess, 2 episodes. He's gonna figure it out. I just don't know when and what we're gonna do with that now.
But the guy, I don't know his name.
I don't know his name either.
Tyrell.
Yeah,
actually, I do know his name.
I thought you were still talking about the boss. Yeah, I remember Tyrell. He's a Swedish guy. Actually, Tyrell does not seem like a Swedish name, but also I just know maybe stereotypical Swedish names. So that's why I would never peg Tyrell as a Swedish guy.
Tyrell did in this episode tell to Elliot that,
of course,
all safe is like done, basically.
Well, I mean, he was like, so like it's sweet that you're still like trying to
repair something.
Yeah, but like it's already, you know, because they are going to stop working with them. Yeah. So like All Safe is kind of done there. But also he said like that he knows that he set up Terry, and that's why I say that his name is, which like we knew from the second that he saw those papers. And like if we know something about Tyrell is that he is psychotic and smart. So of course he figured that out.
And even if he wasn't 100, he didn't have any proof of that.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't need any proof.
Yeah.
And all he wanted to do is to question Elliot, to see his face as well, to see, because that scene, Elliot basically admitted it.
No, he just wanted to see what is the thing that makes it. Like, what is Elliot's, let's call it bug. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the thing that he wants to achieve? And it's revenge. He's like, oh, so boring. Just like that waiter. Ordinary. He loves looking down on people. He has, I'm not gonna diagnose him, but like he has aspects of like a narcissistic personality. And I just, the person I'm most concerned about this is that, in this show is about that, besides Shayla, is about that unborn baby that they're about to have, the 2 of them. Good luck. It's not gonna be a fucking easy life. Like, you need therapy from the get-go.
Honestly.
I can't imagine 2 worse people to be parents. They seem so cold and unloving. And, like, you can just see how he views the world. How he views people as just cockroaches and beneath him. Like, what this guy is working as a server and he's looking down upon him. I'm never gonna, like, the guy he's a fascinating character. Like he is.
Definitely.
I never know what he's gonna do at any point of like I don't know.
But
like,
I am pretty confident there will be no love.
Oh, there will be no
for
love
him at all.
No,
at
what am I
any
supposed
point.
to love? He is a psychopath.
I mean,
He,
maybe
like,
we'll find out more
psychotic.
about his backstory or something like that. But like, nothing's gonna change.
But he is who he is now. So like,
yeah,
you know, what am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. He is. Oh, I can't. He makes me uncomfortable.
Definitely,
he makes me really
that
uncomfortable.
whole scene. Oh my god! If I could jump out of my skin.
Yeah. But like that's their plan. That's their whole plan is to infiltrate these two because he's gonna be the new CTO, the guy, I don't know his name, whatever. And so like he kind of like the both of them are flirting with the other spouses, whatever.
In a weird fucking way.
In a weird way. And like he just came into that bathroom.
Don't even talk. I don't know why repeating the scene. Like I said, the whole
I
scene.
was so uncomfortable, and yet he like they say he won that exchange. Because like the woman was first like, I'm gonna pretend that you're making just like a bad joke when he was talking about I don't know how you stand your husband or whatever. And then he came in, he said absolutely nothing. And like she was about to spread her legs. And he just like left. And so like he won that exchange, you know, he had the power there. And I just what a scene. I don't know what to tell you about that. He makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
Anytime he's on screen, I'm not quite sure what's gonna be happening.
Definitely.
But like he's a compelling character.
Very interesting character.
Very compelling
honestly.
character. So uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So uncomfortable around him.
Definitely.
Yeah, their plan didn't work. Their plan didn't work at the end because they didn't have the support of do they call them the Dark Army?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the support of the Dark Army, and I mean they shouldn't have executed. They shouldn't have executed.
I mean,
when
that was
Darlene
just a
had to. Yeah, like she
move because like it was her fault,
Yeah.
and like she felt guilty, and she thought the whole thing is gonna go down the drain.
Yeah.
The whole plan is gonna be for nothing.
Yeah.
And she felt very bad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now we have to find out another way to do it.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna. I mean, I have no fucking clue what's gonna be happening.
I mean, first in the next episode, it's gonna be, I think, mostly about Sheila, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because she is missing right now. I don't know how Elliot's gonna find Sheila. Is she gonna be dead? Is he gonna find her dead? Or
I mean, he wants Vera. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I don't know his face at all.
He's not that guy. What do you mean?
I still like.
What about the voice? He has a very distinctive voice, in my opinion.
Well,
because to me that scene was very impactful when they talked about the Vera and Elliot.
Yeah.
That scene very impactful to me.
Yeah.
I even if I didn't recognize him, I immediately recognized his voice.
I can't say I did recognize his voice. Not gonna lie to you. But okay, I mean Vera is very again very psychotic, but like very, let's say, interesting. The character, he said this one line, I forgot exactly how it went, but something like along the lines of like, a man can't prosecute me, only the cosmos can do it, or something like that. Great. He's gonna be a problem. He's still in jail, but you know, he has people. And Shayla is missing, and like he knows it's Elliot. And so he knows that he can bring Elliot to him by doing this. And I'm gonna assume maybe potentially he's maybe gonna force Elliot to do something so that he can get out of jail.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly how he's gonna accomplish that.
Well, if he does, that's gonna be for Sheila not to die. But like, is he gonna kill her at the end anyway? Because that was his girl.
My ideal case scenario is that Elliot, because then Sheila tell Elliot like, don't let me down or something. Yeah. So like this is gonna be the point. Like, I'm not trying to let her down. And so he's gonna, I think, succeed, let's say. And they're gonna let Sheila go. And hopefully Sheila fucking packs up and
honestly, I now think that she's gonna die.
Moves.
Just because I think of how Vera.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Who he is.
Yeah.
I think he would be the guy who would be like, if you can be mine, you're
gonna be no one's.
Yeah.
he does seem
and
like
would
the type.
just kill her.
He does seem like the type.
Yeah.
But I really don't want that to happen. So like I choose to believe that she's gonna just go away.
Me too, especially because she's such a sweetheart.
She is
girl
a sweetheart.
Who found herself in a very bad surroundings.
Yeah,
you know,
like a very bad situation.
And would love if she could get out of that situation alive. Really.
Yeah, and just like turn her life around.
Yeah,
and
like
get
she's
away
trying
from these...
to, but just like constantly saying, "This is my new star," you're dead.
Yeah, when they start saying it like that, I'm like,
I don't
that's
know.
it.
We'll see. I would hope that she would not die. We'll see.
Me too. I really don't want her to die.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
That's it. Thanks so much for watching.
That's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye.